I'm fucking with the shades, gig.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
damn. So you making me gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to cop a pair of shades, dog.
Bro, he fresh out of Spy Kids with them Joes.
Hey.
Bro, he one of the cool
Hey, when's
kids,
the
All
bro.
right,
next
bet
one?
we on, we
Shit,
on,
man.
and we are back. Y'all niggas geeked already. This how I know this gonna be a good episode. But we are back.
Right.
It's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. We are back. Got the whole gang with us tonight. Second episode of the LMRWY Show. Got Cheek again. Got my boy Muller. You already know from last episode. And we got a couple friends with us. You know, like I said, we gonna have fun. We about to really get stoned and really get active off the greenery.
I ain't gonna hold. Last time niggas was saying that during the Twister and how niggas was just smoking. It kept going and going and going. That's regular though, bro. That's how you keep the
Yeah, I'm gonna
conversation.
say, and for anybody who has
What
watched,
you supposed to do?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and for anybody that done watch Let Me Rap With You even before we had all the new co-hosts, like, come on, like I done smoked how many Donkey Kong fingers on the podcast, bro?
Doinks.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel me? But speaking of good smoke, you see we all got the weed rolled, but we got a very very special guest sitting to the right of me, or probably in the camera's view to the left of me, whatever works for y'all. But y'all already know. But we got one of the, when it comes to knowing good, clean, good weed, you feel me? Great weed, like the best shit you could ever smoke. When it comes to knowing that shit, my boy Benz Traxx over here, he's definitely here. He's about to educate y'all. He's about to tell y'all how the game go. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Still learning.
Hey, ain't we all?
Got a lot under my belt though.
It's an everyday process.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna probably move the mic down, but yeah, but
Still learning.
But yeah, but like, bro, man, like, it's definitely great to have you here, bro. As much as we big and bull on shit, bro. Like, you feel me? But like, man, like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I kind of want to know where like this whole thing started from, because of course when we met, the rise was already upon.
Right.
So it's like I kind of wasn't there in the beginning of the process. So like,
Yeah.
like, how did it all start for you, man? Like, what really like started that drive for you to even get as far as here now?
Yeah, no bullshit in the beginning. Like, I always was a hustler, so I always was in and out, moving around the streets, whatever. I never did the pop-ups like this years ago, but I always heard about it though, being out in the Bay and being out Houston and whatnot. But like, how it started, like, I really just, I left one hometown and I moved to Houston, and I just started like learning from there and just meeting new people, interacting with different folks, and then like getting plugged in with the right people, and then like going on with the journey and just staying down. It was a lot of ups and downs, took a lot of losses, a lot of wins, a lot of losses, but just like building the relationships and just staying down and, staying motivated and keep pushing. Like, it just got me from Houston and to Cali, and now I'm everywhere with it now. So I'm just all over the map with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going with it.
And you said going from Houston, you said the hometown, that was Cali, that was like Cali. When
Nah,
you was in Houston?
hometown is Jersey, but when I moved to Houston, like, so Houston is different. Like, once you live in Houston for like over a year or like 2 years, you're considered like a citizen of Houston. So they consider me a Houstonian after my first year. So, but I was out there for 4 years. So commuting back from Houston to Cali, like, between the last 3 to 4 years, like, I'm already like established a citizen in either state. But now the transition though, it was just crazy because like I literally got to Houston. My whole intention wasn't even to sell weed. Like, I was doing construction, like I was working, rebuilding houses and shit like that. And then like I got introduced to this one guy, and then it led me to another person, and I just really started networking. And I decided to build a brand. Like, I seen other people doing brands and whatnot. So I'm like, man, I want to have my own brand. That's where it started with that.
No, that's good shit. And I respect how you still had other hobbies and other like skills and crafts. So even though this wasn't the venture, you still have other crafts. So
Right.
like you said, being a hustler, like that's one thing that I always push. Like, you can do one thing, but there's always other things that you can be doing that, you know, when you look at all the celebrities, all the people that are out there, they always tell you need like 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of income when it comes to really, really making a living out here. So
we was just talking about it on the last joint. You gotta have other streams of income, bro. You gotta keep it coming, and you gotta keep elevating.
Yeah, like my bro, before trapping, bro, like my best job, I was making 60 an hour doing asbestos work. Working in the plants and shit like that. Like,
that ain't a little bit of money either.
A little bit of money.
That's some chicken right there.
And then,
Let me ask you a question. Why you call it trapping?
what you mean?
It's legal. Why you call it trapping?
Nah, I mean legal to a certain extent because you gotta.
It ain't legal everywhere.
Yeah, it ain't legal everywhere. Like Houston is decriminalized, but it's still illegal because it's not federally legal. Like even if you have a license to distribute, people don't even know that. Like, it's still considered illegal to sell out in the streets unless you have the certain prop, like Prop 215 or Prop 46, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what that way you can like distribute into like the smoke shops and like certain stores and whatnot.
Sure.
But it's still illegal until like they federalize legal it. But who knows when that's going to be?
Listen, bro, when they can start taxing everybody, when they can make their little bit of money.
Yeah, they going.
And it's coming.
Already getting theirs.
And it's coming.
Yeah, so I say it's already started.
Yeah,
it's coming.
It's already started.
I mean, it's getting started.
For some people, you gotta show and prove though, bro. They gotta see the numbers. So it's gonna take a couple more years. You know what I'm saying? And then once the other states start seeing the numbers, it's not gonna be nothing they can deny, bro. People forget the prohibition wasn't that long ago, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they slowly started bringing alcohol drinking back. Slowly started shutting down them little clubs motherfuckers was going to get
speakeasies.
Yeah, so I'm saying
They don't know about the speakeasies.
But it's real, bro. And if you out here, you around it. You around it. They had spots like that in Coastville, nigga. As weird as that sound, like I was out there for a little minute, and I'm learning history about shit like that. Like Bob Marley lived out there for a little minute. Kobe done played at them parks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Coastville that got a lot of history through them joints within the last 50 years, and it's like you would never expect that. You would never expect that.
Man, nah, I'm not even gonna lie, that's real shit. And honestly, like taking it back to like, you know, kind of like what you asked earlier about like, you know, like in some places it still is trapping. Like even though niggas got like great quality, like weed where it's at now in the world nowadays, in certain places it's still considered trapping because even back in the day, I'm gonna be real. Brohan mentioned the pop-ups. We talking about pop-ups, bro. Like the pop-up community, the whole like event venue community with cannabis, it has actually existed as far back as I can trace back to like 1992, 93, because I remember I was doing my my homework on Burner from Cookies, and he was talking about back in 93, and that's the year I was born. So I'm just literally being born in diapers. So
Straight
like,
underground.
so
pop-up.
like straight underground. What was that? That little social cannabis club they had in downtown LA.
Secret society type shit.
Yeah, the society joint. He would work down in Jones when he was 17 years old. So
I don't know who
I don't know who go to.
Good. We got to. I'm about to
I'm about to
spark
spray
this.
So what age you start smoking at, bro?
You are like right there again.
What age you start smoking at? When was we invited to your life?
My first time smoking, I was 15, not 14, 15. I smoked with my white boys. We had these niggas had like a soda can. You know how they flip the can and put holes in there, put a little filter. We hit it from the can, pause. Like that shit. That was the first time, and then
Some Reggie or some Loud? I forget. I don't know how long you go back.
I'm
with
not
it.
gonna lie. Some of the white boys I was around, they were plugged in. They were some of them were getting medical.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then I got locked in. Like my homeboys, you know, their family was Jamaican, so like we was getting all like the Jamaican like from the Jamaican sour, the haze, all that. We were getting all that.
Okay.
They were bringing that down from New York. We were smoking on that.
Oh yeah, that haze, yeah.
Yeah, so now I all together, like I had a couple people that were plugged in.
Yeah, you in
all
it.
the way around
yeah,
the
you mixed
board.
in it. Okay.
Yeah. But even with Houston, bro, like this shit real. This is why I wanted to really get on the podcast and really break it down. Like, I got a real life story, and I'm about to later down the line, I'm gonna make a book out of this. So like,
That's what you're supposed to
yeah,
do, bro.
like
You're
long,
supposed to capitalize
like,
off your story.
like I
bro.
really got this shit in my phone like forever. Like this shit's a real
Bro,
life
man,
shit.
showed me
Like
some videos. I ain't even on bullshit. He done showed
so,
me some
like
shit.
I'm
I
locked in.
believe
I'm
you.
locked in with my bros out there because I moved out to Houston originally because my man's was out there doing photography work, and he was so plugged in with. Because I'm DJ too. That's another reason why I was in Houston. Because I was doing construction and DJing before I was trapping. But now once I got into the trapping and shit, like my man's, he had ran into another person who ended up was hustling for the plug. And long story short, I was re-upping from the middleman. And then one day, it's just crazy, bro. I got it right here in my phone. I'm gonna show y'all niggas in a second. But one day I went to go bust a play, and this chick, she had wrote my phone number down on a dollar bill, and she meant to hold the dollar bill for my number so that way she could contact me to get more shit. She ended up paying me with that dollar bill with the rest of the money. I had the dollar bill. I didn't even pay no mind, you feel me? So what I did was when, re-up time, I'm putting all the money together. I still see the dollar bill, my name on it. I don't give a fuck. Money's money. I gotta, re-up and shit. So I put the dollar bill in with the re-up money. I hand it to the middleman nigga. This nigga go take the bread, go re-up with the shit, grab the work. Guess who got the money? The motherfucking plug he working for. So bitch, this shit, a month later, bro, this nigga text me. Got right here. It's still screenshotted. This is 4 years ago. Text me, yo, my name Mike. Yeah, my name Mike. So how I move, like if somebody randomly texts me, I don't answer right away. Like I just, cause I know like nobody got my number and shit, cause I don't really give it out like that.
For sure.
So when he was like Mike, I'm like, who this? He was like, I found your number written on a dollar bill. I said, oh, for real? And then he sent me the picture of the dollar bill with my number on it. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He said totally random. And then I ain't hear from the nigga. So then this shit get crazy. So then probably like a couple weeks later, I'm chilling at the crib, my girl and shit. I get another text. He's like, yo, I'm back in town. I want to holler at you because I had some of his work the whole time. You feel me? Because I'm re-upping off a dude. And he hit me back. He's like, yo, what you got? The whole time he just tested me to see what I'm on. Like, so I sent him a video, like a QP what I had left. Mind you, this is his work. So he just looking at it like, yo, let me come check it out. Woo. So I tell the nigga, like, I drop him a location to meet up at. I meet the nigga. He pulls up. I pull up. This nigga pull up in a nice ass Benz. I get in the car with him. 9 times out of 10, like niggas ain't doing nothing where I'm at downtown Houston because I got so many vicinities and so many like gas stations. Like I'm plugged in with a lot of the owners, and like they let me really like I could trap inside the gas station, in the parking lot, whatever. I'm cool. Like I'm building like relationships with these owners, and I'm bringing them customers too. So, but now I'm sitting in the car with the nigga. Like I'm thinking like he just want to look at the weed, he make one shot, but the whole time I ain't know this is the plug. You feel me? So he still tested me, and he's like, yo, let me see the whole thing. So I'm like, here you go. I show him it, and then he whips out like 10K in cash, so like all hundreds. So he was like, bro, like he thought I was nervous, but the whole time I was chilling. Like he just wanted to make sure I was comfortable and shit. Like, bro, you good? Like I got some bread. Like I want to shop. The whole time he just still tested me. But then he was like, he smelled the bag. He's like, yo, this shit cool. I got something even better. So he hopped out the car. This nigga pull out a suitcase, like all like, them suitcases that got them like organizers where you can put all jars in. Literally got like a whole row of 20 jars in each suitcase in the suitcase. And he just pulling out hella different flavors and shit. He's like, bro, this is what I'm working with and shit. So I'm like, damn, like, whole time I'm like,
real plug.
Plug shit. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, where, like, how the fuck, like, bro, how the hell? So then he's like, yo, I'm gonna hit you back in a couple of weeks. Like, stay tuned. Like, I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I ain't really paying no mind because I'm like, I'm already dealing with a bunch of other motherfuckers. So it's like, yeah, this may be a play, or this may be just some like, hey, fuck it, put it to the side. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, a couple weeks came by, bro. He hits me back. He's like, yo, I might have drop a location. Pull up on me. But before that, like, I ain't hear from him. So I had texted him one day because I told him my birthday was just coming up. This shit, This crazy. This shit happened. The day that me and this nigga met was the day before my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday is June 6th. So the shit was June 5th. My birthday is June 17th. So I had told him once I seen all the work, I'm like, bro, I need a zip for my birthday. So I hit him a week before my birthday. I didn't get no response. I call him again. His phone is shut off. So I'm like, oh, man, something must have happened to the nigga. So another couple weeks came by. He hit me up off a different number. He's like, yo, bro, what you not fucking with me? I'm like, nah, what you mean? Like, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Like, your phone must have been off or what? He's like, nah, like, I had to move around and whatnot. But this is when he dropped the location, bro. Like, no bullshit. Pull up to the crib. Big ass mansion. I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, whole time he's still testing me because he don't know like what I'm on. But so I walk in, it's like it's empty. Like you see boxes of all like motherfucking clothes and belongings, like a motherfucker about to move out type shit. So long story short, he was kicking his ex-wife out. Like they broke up and shit. He was kicking her out. Like that's not crazy. Like she wanted to leave, but he was like,
you gotta
leave
go to that. You gotta leave now.
Go. So I'm in there. I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Where am I at? Like this part of Houston is like it's a deep part. Like Houston is so big, bro. Like you could drive an hour away and still be in Houston. Like that's how big Houston is. So he on a whole nother side of Houston. And he playing it off. He's like, yeah, this is my mom crib. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean, staying here the whole time. It's his house. Like, but he just trying to test me and see what I'm on. So I'm like, well, what you about to do? Because he about to leave and shit. So he was like, bro, if you buy an ounce, I'm going to front you an ounce. Mind you, I don't know you from a can of paint. You invited me to your crib. He still testing me, trying to see if I'm going to be loyal or if I'm going to be a fuck nigga, you feel me? So he texts me. He's like, bro, you buy this ounce, I'm going to front you the other ounce. When I get back, just bring me the bread. Me, I'm hustling, bro. Once I get to work, that shit going to be gone instantly. Like, I already got plays lined up. So, boom, he gives me the work. He leaves. He comes back. I already hit him like, bro, I got your shit going. Like, 3 days later, came back, boom. After that, he started fronting me QPs and shit, bro. And then after a while, I just was like, bro, like, I see what you're doing. I'm not trying to be working and doing middleman shit. Put me on, like, show me the ropes, guide me, bro. Like, out, whatever. Like, so he's like, bro, just come up with 3 to 4 bands, bro, and I'll take you with me to the Bay and I'll show you the ropes, bro. That's it. Like, ever since then, bro, I've been locked in with the Bay. I transitioned over to LA, and bro, it's literally a movie, bro. Like, I literally
that's some Snowfall shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Like, off of $1 bill, my nigga, and it's like. Niggas be like, yo, you serious? Like, bro,
should be
like,
destined to be happening, bro.
Like,
it's destiny, bro.
And then it's like
that's a movie.
And it's like niggas that I grew up with were like hating, bro, like, cause they knew about this shit too. They knew about the whole shit, and they felt like, oh, they're the reasons why. Like, don't get me wrong, a couple of my niggas put me in position with certain shit, but like, it's like, damn, like, let me get up. You feel me? Don't look at it as
this is what I have to.
That. Like, nah,
this is what I have to put out about that.
Right. Sure.
Real shit. Like, I have to say this, like, because that place of entitlement. Like, I just can't stand that shit. When like, I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, one thing about my friends, and I will acknowledge this and why I love a lot of my friends. Like, they would never feel entitled to any success or any like milestones that I hit, because one, most of the people that are around me, like, we not on no fuck nigga shit. We don't rely on each other or none of that shit. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, if my homie gets on his shit, like, he did that. He put in the work. Like, I got a homie that's doing construction right now, just got his first house like last year, working on his second house. At the end of the day, you know, and I put it on gang, shout out the whole gang, you know, Retro Gang, RG4L for life. Everybody know I bleed that shit. But at the end of the day, when it comes to everybody in that set, bro, niggas made their own moves. Like, I would never feel entitled to my homie's success. I would never feel entitled. Like, yeah, we was living together, splitting Chinese food last $5, chicken wings, fries, all that shit. Yeah, we did that. But at the end of the day, niggas made certain moves on their own. And you know, I be telling people, like, you should never feel entitled to somebody's success. It's like, that even goes for me. I got plenty of people producers, brand creatives, fashion designers,
That
all
little
that.
kid shit don't mean nothing when you got your own family and little kids to worry about.
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
And then it's like niggas know I got kids, bro. Like, bro, I did some like. Don't get me wrong, I got a crazy support with my parents and like my family, but like, bro, like, with what I did, bro, because like I came home from prison 2017. I was downstate for 3 years. Came home 2017. I got that job, that $60 an hour job. As soon as I came home from prison, like, bro, it came to a point where I was making more than my parole officer. My parole officer was hating to the point where she tried to take it to the supervisor to say like, and she called me an inmate. Mind you, I'm not an inmate no more. I'm
For
home.
sure.
You say, how come an inmate is making more money than me? You dig what I'm saying? Like, how come an inmate is making more money than me? I'm making more money than a lot of these parole officers. They hating. I'm still able to work and all that, but but what I was getting at, like, bro, like that whole having the job is great. And having that backbone, like, you gotta have that. Like, but with me, like, I wasn't able to get that right away because like I got denied a lot of places, bro, and like I went to prison for something I didn't do. You feel me? But that's a whole nother story.
So when was the transition from the construction? How long was the difference between the construction to the Bay Area to now you feeling like you want to get plugged in? You stop working construction. What was that transition at?
It's crazy because right before I stopped, like I was working for this family owned construction business as well. So I was doing construction and I was working in the plants before I was even hustling on the side. But before I really transitioned to like, I'm gonna quit both jobs and just go straight to trapping, because it was like I'm doing all of this. My first trip to the Bay. This is when dude brought me out there. My first trip to the Bay and my first big loss type shit. Like this is like, damn, the icebreaker right here. So like my first trip out there, we took a 10K loss total. We shipped the Johns out, took a 10K loss. I come back, but I still had like shit to hold me over to make the money that I lost back. Mind you, I'm still doing construction and all that while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But after that loss and I'm working, I'm still making the money back for that loss. I got it back. I finally realized, like, bro, like, it's too much because, like, he's flying out, like, every 2 weeks. I'm trying to fly out every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got one boss up my ass want me to be here a certain time. I got my other boss, like, not on no slave shit, but, the white man, like, feel like, he's working for the man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, bro, I can't.
What I'm saying
bro,
is,
like,
were you off parole at that point?
Oh yeah. I've been off parole. I was I did a year of parole in Jersey, and then I transitioned over to Houston because this is another thing with my parole officer. Like, before I came home, they were already like putting transfer paperwork for me to do parole in Houston. Cause see, if I did parole in Houston, I would have had two good months, and then it would have let me go. Cause Houston is different. Jersey, they on some like, we want you to get all that time. We want that money out of you, bitch. We gonna make sure you stay. So I ain't gonna lie, I did some bullshit. I gave him a couple dirty yards, and I wanted to get high. And my PO had put pretty much pulled the paperwork back because they sent the transfer papers over, and Houston was like, yeah, bring them over. Because once I get sent over to Houston, they already got their money as soon as I land. Sure. And then it's like, for all I gotta do is behave for 2 months, and then I'm off of parole. I only gotta do that whole year. Man, that would have been a win. But everything happens for a reason. It was great that all that happened. You feel me? But back to where like transitioning from like stopping work to go hustle, like I just realized like, man, it's just too much going back and forth. And then like I got people blowing my phone up while I'm on the job site, and at the time I didn't have people that could like move stuff for me. Like now it's like I have a crew. Like even before that, like I had a solid team, but a lot of soldiers like, let egos and other shit get in the way, and niggas ran up, niggas done dirt, burnt, niggas, all that. But you know, that shit, I just felt like I couldn't do both. I had to choose either one or the other. And then I left all that shit behind. And then I just said, I'm about to just go with you to the Bay and just really just hustle. And then it's like to the point where this nigga put me in like an apartment out there, bro. Like I done got a place out there and everything, bro. Like in the midst of being in Houston for the first 3 years, like I done transitioned over to the Bay, got myself a crib and all that, got plugged in with the vendors out there, the growers out there, like doing the pop-ups out there, like to the point where like one of the vendors like I'm really cool with, shout out to Golden State Nuggets, he's like one of my mentors. He wanted me to work for them type shit, and like I start my brand out in Vegas because they got pop-ups in Vegas and they got pop-ups in the Bay. But his team does both, but his main worker in Vegas is lazy as hell. So he realized like I was supposed to move to Vegas after being in Houston because like I said, I've been all over the States, bro. Like from Houston to Vegas to Cali. But he wanted me to transition from the Bay to Vegas and take over out there, and I was going to do that. But I let some shit get in the way, and I ended up not doing it. But nah, just going back and forth though, like I had to stop and just go straight to hustling because it was just too much. I did the right thing.
Yeah.
But you never said the number one thing though, out of all that.
What's that?
Out of all that, you transitioned because you realized you was making way more money doing this.
Nah, but yeah,
like you said,
my phone definitely. But it's like I ain't gonna lie though. That time, even the time when I was making $60 an hour, like I was bringing in a nice chunk of change. But it's like not like that, bro. Like I could literally just an hour go by, I already made that and more. You feel me? Like just off the hustle, like you know what I mean. And then footwork, like I could literally. Houston is different, bro. Like you can literally walk out the gas station and run into people from different states just looking for it. Like where I was living at, there's a spot. It's called Turkey Leg. It's one of the most famous spots in downtown Houston. Like I lived right around the corner from there, so it's like
They got good chicken.
what? They got everything, bro. Like bro,
It's
Asian
down
chicken.
south,
Yeah,
bro.
Look,
Right, all the food
yeah,
right
they-
down
Look,
south.
I'm
down
a
south, bro.
nigga.
You
I
gotta
ain't got
respect
high
it.
shit, bro.
Listen.
Look, we put that on the list. All right.
Listen, they got all that. But nah, literally, I could walk. I get out the crib, walk down the street. We at Turkey Leg Hut. There's literally a Family Dollar and like a couple of stores like right next to it. People be parking in the parking lot there because there's no parking. It's pretty much like an outdoor club, but like / restaurant. But like you got people from like all over the states coming in just to eat at this spot because it's a really big popping spot. But like, bro, I would run into bitches from Chicago, Atlanta, like just me just standing outside, just because it's a long ass line and people were just kicking it outside, and motherfuckers looking for the weed. Mind you, it's like niggas ain't really trying to hustle up and down like downtown, main downtown, but bro, I was doing that shit. I'm standing out there like, yo, I got it. I'm moving around. I'm just
Different type of heart.
off the footwork, bro.
So
Just
who was like being down there? All the like people that you ran into. Who was like the first like person that was doing something, or even like a vendor or a grower out there that's like really like in the game right now that you ran into just doing that, like,
and where at and
just like right down where the Turkey Leg spot was.
is you said a grower and
Like no, I mean like
Oh,
all the
or
people,
just
all the
famous?
like all the people that you met and like just.
I ain't gonna lie,
I know you had to meet somebody that was definitely worth.
I met Boosie for sure. Boosie showed love
For sure.
It's crazy. Rest in peace, Dolph. Dolph sat at the table I was sitting at. Like he pulled up with Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince other son, and he was sitting in the table that I was at. I just left, bro. Literally, I just left, and then he had popped up, and he was right in the same section where I was at, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I was just there. What?
Like life is not real.
Like, yeah, rest in peace. Like
It be like that, bro. That's how you know you on the right path though. When you
But you
start
run
seeing
into a
stuff
lot
like that, you be like, all right, bro.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what you were stating in your journey in the last
For
episode.
sure, bro. When you start seeing yourself around certain people that you never would have thought that you would even be in that circle, you like, well, what the fuck? And it make you be like, it's a reassurance thing, bro. It's like that's a song.
I mean, honestly, that was the same thing for me last year. Like, I never thought that I would be right there at the TLA, right? Like, and here's the thing, like, a lot of people that seen the Larry June vlog that was on the Let Me Rap With You page, what was not documented, because, you know, I ain't want Larry's management hit. I'm gonna keep it a bean. When I had pulled up on him, his management was like he was going to put a blicky out. And I ain't mad at him. You gotta be on 10 toes now.
For sure.
But I never thought, and people still talk about it to this day, I never thought that I would be the one that would give Larry June Coil Ray Strand the pink Zushi by Tenko. I gave him that shit, bro. He was lit and hot in a motherfucker. And everybody was telling me that shit. They was like, yeah, man, I seen him. Like, a couple people seen the video, like they seen him with the blunt. And they was like, bro, that was you that gave him that shit? I was like, how that happened? Because if anybody paid attention to the vlog, it's like I shot the intro scene 3 hours prior to the show. So when the bands and all that shit pulled up, bro, I was right then and there. I was just talking to some motherfuckers right before that shit happened. See the vans pull up. I already knew who was there. Larry, Monroe Flow, Dame, whole set. You feel me? Whole TFN. Already know. And Alchemist, of course, because Alchemist was there. Got to meet him too. But as soon as he hopped out, walked up smoothly. Larry, what's up? Nice to meet you, bro. Got a gift for you. And the first thing he said was, ooh, that Tenko. Yeah. You feel me? Definitely shout out to Larry. But like that, like you said, sometimes shit just be unreal when you just be in that moment of time. Like if I'd have Dolph, Prince, damn, that shit.
And off topic, even before trapping too, because like I said, I was DJing too.
Mm-hmm.
So out there, my manager at the time, he's from out Camden, my nigga PJ. He was locked in with some peoples, bro, and he got me locked in with Rap A Lot. Now before me started, I was DJing for Rap A Lot. I was DJing for one of their artists and shit. This shit crazy. But before getting into Rap A Lot, they warned me before when I got out to Houston. So I told everybody, yeah, I'm a DJ. They're like, bro, whatever you do, don't lock in with Rap A Lot. Don't do business with them. They're bad, though. I didn't listen. I'm in the mix, bro. Like I'm not to be locked in. Like I'm just expanding, bro. I'm branding like off the DJ at the time. I'm still like in trap mode, but I'm not off the like I'm about to do a brand yet. I'm DJing, doing construction, just on my P's and Q's, just working, stacking my bread. So I get locked in with Rap A Lot. I'm DJing with this artist. Her name is LMRWY. She's you look her up on YouTube. She was on the America's what's that show with the next
American Idol or some shit?
Not American Idol.
Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
She was one of she was the finalist, and she's like a big artist. She's a big artist in Houston. She got over 200,000 followers or some shit like that. So at the time, I'm still working. My man's PJ, my manager at the time, he's like, yo, I got a proposition for you. Like, I need you to go to downtown Houston. I'm in downtown Houston. This is my area. Like, this is shit. It's so crazy, bro. This is where I'm about to break down too. So where I had to meet these niggas at their meetup spot, like their little stomping grounds is right around the corner from Turkey Lake. So it's like, bro, my crib is down the street. I walk out the crib, I could walk up the street, and their little spot is right there, and Turkey Lake is right here. So I go in there, I meet the niggas. They're interviewing me. They're like, well, how do you feel about touring and DJing for an artist? At the time, I never really DJ'd for artists except for one artist back in Jersey, but not on no tour shit. So it's like I had to really learn how to perform and how to do the setups and how
for
to
sure.
all that, have my crates right with the music on my laptop.
All that shit come with
so it's all
that
shit. I ain't gonna lie though, we opened up for Mulatto and shit at Warehouse Live in downtown Houston. It was a great show, perfect show, like popping. Mulatto's DJ locked in with me. We all locked in. There was a couple other tour DJs over there that locked in. Everything was fine, but the manager just didn't like how like I handled the show. Mind you, the artist, me and her locked in. We were practicing all throughout the week and shit. Like we had our
Went through the sound checks.
yeah, everything. We was good. We was straight. I had the crowd rocking. Everybody was lit. He just did not like how that shit go. So then later down the line, like when pay time came, like I already told him in the beginning, like, bro, I don't even care about the money right now. Like, bro, I'm with Rap a Lot. They're paying, mind you, they're paying for my transportation, paying for my food, I'm moving around in the city, like around these niggas. Like, I'm really in the mix. So like, I'm cool with the money. I got money coming in from the weed, and I'm already got money coming in from construction and shit. So the money's cool. And then I'm already DJing, doing side gigs on the side. So it's like, I'm fine with that. So I'm not really tripping. But, you know, later down the line, they weren't really trying to pay. And they ended up breaking me off. And then we just went separate ways and shit. But
Split amicable.
yeah, like, I'm cool. At the end of the day, I didn't want to be looked at as a tour DJ for a female artist. Don't get me wrong. It's cool and all. But it's like, what I'm doing right now, I'd rather do this. I'm my own boss.
Everything was an experience.
Yeah,
for a reason,
everything, bro.
But you gotta think what it taught you though, bro. How to be in those rooms, how to politic with certain people.
And I was really in those rooms.
You know what I'm saying?
And they I ain't gonna lie, they're sharks, bro.
Of course,
really sharks.
Of course.
And it like to the point where like, damn, like even after I left Houston and then like seeing everything unfold, like look at the whole Takeoff death, like that shit. Bro, when I say like I'm so deep with the Houston politics, like Sauce Walker came at these niggas like, bro, and being in Houston for that long, like you see all these big name people going against each other, you know it's real because it's like, oh, like people were shocked when like Sauce Walker came out of nowhere. It's like, bro, if Takeoff was with our camp, that shit would have never happened. Like when he put that out there, the whole city of Houston went crazy because they were like, yeah, like. Damn, they Rap a Lot really not bulletproof after all. Like, they really not like, because, bro, like, you go anywhere, Rap a Lot is like not to be fucked with in Houston. Like, they are really, like, in the city of Houston. If you go outside of Houston, a lot of people don't respect them. Don't get me wrong. Like,
for sure.
But if anywhere in the city, any celebrity coming to town, like, that check-in shit is real. Like, they really do make these niggas check in, like, and that whole cap about it. Oh, it's not bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh no, I got
that shit is extortion, bro.
I got some
niggas,
buddies
bro.
out Houston. That check-in shit is
That
real. Trust me. Like
real.
I had
if you're a
on
big
tour
celebrity,
that
you gotta check in with Rap a Lot and them. But now it's like to the point where after Takeoff died, like niggas not jacking that no more. Niggas not checking in with these niggas. Like they after he died, like that whole control of the city is out of hand. Like nobody respecting that. Like
for sure.
But yeah, I was around them niggas, like, but
man, I'm gonna be honest because like all that leading, because I can, you know, trace back to the history that we have spoken of off camera. You know, now we go into you know, going through all that, going through the ups and downs, taking that 10K loss, dealing with Rap a Lot. Now we transition into like, now we start seeing, even in the beginning, before I met you, like these exclusive pop-ups. We're talking like New York, Cali, Atlanta, sometimes Houston, Vegas as well. Like, and sometimes Jersey too, because there do be exclusive, you know, pop-ups out in Jersey as well. And they're starting to be more relatable out here in Philly too, because I think Fidel's that came out here recently as well. But yeah, so going into like, you know, now into the new world of this like pop-up world, like what was your startup like? Meeting people like Doja, meeting people like going out in the Bay, going out in Cali, like dealing with some of the biggest vendors who are really relevant in the game today.
You met Doja?
Yeah, bro. I got pictures, videos with Doja. I'm in VIP with this nigga. I'm blowing. Bro, Doja was so humble and it was so lit, bro. Like, well, before we get into that, like I'll get to that part.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Gotta go into the whole Chronicle storyline.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because when I was in Houston, I wasn't doing the pop-ups like I'm doing them out here. Because like I was still fresh out there, and I'm still like, building my brand and whatnot. I started my brand in Houston. Like I came up with the name, the concept. Benz Traxx is originally like, we were a car crew. We all had Benzes. We all know how to work on Benzes. My plug, like, was a top mechanic at the Benz dealership in downtown Oakland. So he put me on how to work on Benzes and shit. So I took that concept and ran with it, and turned it into like a club. And then I'm like, bro, like, we sell weed too. So it was like, bro, like, why don't we take the Benz and we just add a little something to the end of it? And I was just like, Benz Thraxx. And then like my man's had a brand, and his shit had Thraxx in it too. So I was like, man, I'm about to just take Benz and put Thraxx to the end of it and just come together in Benz Traxx. And
so that's the brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the brand.
Yeah.
And then but now the whole meeting people and shit, the whole networking and whatnot, all that started when I moved back out here, bro. I moved back out here, what was it, a year and a half ago? Back was August, year and a half ago.
August, and I'm gonna say that's probably a couple months prior to when we met.
Yeah, so then it's crazy. After I moved back out here, I'm hustling crazy, bro. Like I'm coming back and forth from the Bay to Philly. And then it's to the point where, shout out to my cousin too, like he really like looked out too, because he had a lot of players that were like shopping, and they understood the assignment. This is like, prior to like after pandemic type shit, niggas is still getting a little couple of dollars and whatnot, and niggas is cashing out. So it's like to the point where I'm flying in, I got the bags already ready to go, niggas is cashing out. And I already got the bag sold, and I haven't been home in less than 48 hours. Niggas already understood the assignment, getting it going, but I'm still not in the pop-up scene yet. So I'm still moving around in the streets and whatnot. And bro, like, shit is crazy. I'm living in North Philly now. I almost got clipped, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like this shit, this shit happened the day before my birthday, bro. It's always some bullshit. Always some bullshit that happened the day before my birthday. Like before I went to prison, the shit happened the day before my birthday. Damn. This shit happened the day before my birthday. I'm walking down the street, minding my own business, and just I don't know. I just got done busting the trap and shit, and some old head and some young boy, they were like, yo, where the gas at? And my instinct is I don't let niggas on. I don't got no gas. I'm chilling out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, these young niggas got it. You feel me? So I slipped up, and then like the nigga was like, nah, like, Root, like, I know you got something. I'm like, yeah, I got a little perso. You feel me? Wrong thing to do, bro. Pulled out the little perso in my hand. You feel me? Showed him perso. I see dude around a lot, so I'm
never,
like,
ever,
brother, never
do that shit. Never.
Mind you, my girl's on the phone. I got the ear pod in my ear, and my girl's on the phone the whole time this shit's going on. So, bro, I'm such a dickhead for this. I ain't gonna lie, God. I'm blessed though, you feel me? But I'm just a dickhead for this. So he like, they ain't want the shot. They fuck with it. Woo. I walk away, so I'm walking. I'm getting ready to like cross over because my crib is like maybe like one more block up the street, and it's just weird. There's like a big ass like, I don't know if it's a taco truck or like one of them big ass like like vans and shit parked on the side, and there's a little bodega right at the corner of the stop sign. So nigga playing it perfectly. You feel me? So he strolls on his bike. And like, I'm still walking. I'm talking to my girl on the phone. Nigga hops off his bike, pulls out the strap. He's like, yo, give it up. So it's like, mind you, like, bro, I'm bugging. You feel me? Like, I can't lie. Like, I had a QP bagged up in my little backwoods backpack. I just got done busting the trap, but I only showed him that I had 1/8. But I was just moving dumb, bro. And in by the grace of God, bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Like, the nigga pulls out the gun. He's like, he's fussing and shit. He not trying to really do nothing. I only had $8 in my pocket. Gave him the $8. I dropped the bag. He still had the gun to my head. So, like, what I did was, like, I just like, yo, bro, you got it. And I just moved out into the middle of the street, like, no bullshit. As soon as I got into the middle of the street, the cop T-boned me, hit me. Boom. I turned around, look, the cop already out the car because he seen dude with the gun already out. They chasing the nigga. They on foot chasing the nigga with the gun and shit. My bag is still on the sidewalk with all the blood in it. I grab the bag. I get to the crib. Big girl on the phone go crazy.
Just some next day air shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, but it's crazy because, like, to the point where, you know, she yelling, motherfuckers on the side street. They see what's going on. They weren't jacking what the nigga did to me because everyone on the block fuck with me. Like, I'm a cool ass nigga. And then, like, old heads, they fuck with me and they were showing me the ropes and letting me know what was going on. Cause, like, where I was at, I ain't gonna lie. We should have never had lived there in the beginning. Cause, like, across the street is like a war going on with this block and that block. And, bro, every day somebody is dying, bro, where I was at on Front Street. Like, not even Front Street. It's like, where is Front? It's a little bit further down on Front, though. Like, bro, everyone died.
I'm gonna keep it being north, the whole north.
The whole north, bro. I don't know why. I mean, it was a quick moving. We had to do no paperwork,
cheap,
like,
bro.
just something. Yeah, I mean, it
bro.
was still.
That's how they get niggas, bro. That's how
lesson learned.
Yo,
bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all crazy. Like, this is coming from a random ass like it was one night, bro. I was I think we were coming from it was one of the nights me and you was coming from a studio session. Actually, we was at a secret location.
Word.
But but look, when I got in the Uber, bro, he was like you said, cause like where we was at was not too far probably from where you was at. So when he picked me up, bro, he was nervous as hell. And I told him, I said, bro, I told him, I said, bro, I'm just trying to go home. Like, I'm a podcaster. I'm just trying to go home. Like, and then like, cause so this is what happened. So this is what happened. He basically
you gotta move militant, bro.
Bro,
it don't matter where you go to, bro. You gotta move.
No, look. But
like,
I'm about to tell y'all the story though. Once he told me,
everybody told me, you know better. Majority of my mom and dad's side of the family is really, I know better.
They gonna tell you know better.
They on my ass like, what the fuck, you know better. See the lips. That too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know the problem, bro. And you gonna understand this. The Lyft driver, when he was telling me his story, he's not from Philly. So like bro, you know, just a random Lyft driver coming into the city, you just going in north.
Let me tell you a random story, bro. All right, so boom. I'm coming back from Delaware, bro. I'm coming back from Delaware, bro, right? I got my license late. I was doing dickhead shit as a juvenile. So when I turned 18 is when real life hit me. I went through the stages of becoming a man, and then I came out this way, right? So boom. So my mom had passed around this time, see what I'm saying? So like this like 2021-ish. I just had my license for like probably maybe 4 or 5 months. And then my old Infinity, bitch, I'm driving. I'm coming back from Delaware. It's probably like maybe 2 in the morning-ish, 3 in the morning. I hit the side of the on-ramp coming in from like I don't know if you know where King of Prussia area is, but like, see what I'm saying? Where Delaware spit you out over there shit. See what I'm saying? Boom. I come across the joint, hit the side of the joint because it was muddy, got stuck, almost spun out a little bit, trying to like get my shit out. I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna have to get out and push. I get out, I'm muddy as hell. I'm trying to push the joint. It's not moving, bro. I'm getting pissed. I got a QP in the trunk, my nigga. I'm sitting here like, fuck, bro. I'm fucked, my nigga. I'm fucked. So boom. Random car pull up. Some old black nigga, he probably like in his 60s, bro. He like 260, bro. Big nigga, bro. Like, all right, he cool. Like, he like, you need some help, youngin? I'm like, yeah, come on. So I'm thinking he gonna get out the car, put something down he got in the trunk, try to help me get out. He like, nah, man, get in the car. I'm gonna call the tow truck. Like, all right, said old boy. So like, bitch, I just get in the truck, nigga. Like, bro, it's cold as hell, bro. It's like January, bro. It's like it's December, January, bro. Middle of winter, bro. It's cold as fuck, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. I get in the car. He turned the heat on. First thing he do is call the police. I said, bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro?
Oh, you're done.
What the fuck is
You're
you
done.
doing, bro? So he called the police, but when he talking on the phone, he's like, nah, I got a decent young man here in my car. So he dressing it up. I'm like, all right, bro, he cool. Whole time, I'm trying to play it like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, situation start getting weirder. He pull out Blick, put it on the ear. Right on it. I'm like, all right, so like now I'm in your wheel. I don't have no weapon on me. You just put your Blick on the dashboard and you talking to me about anything.
In the car?
All right, so like, but this is before I had you feels me. I was in a transition period, so I ain't have nothing.
That's what I'm
on
saying,
me
bro.
at
You just said you had your license to carry. How you gonna leave a blicky in the car,
bro? But like, listen, this is before all of that. This is my transition period. You know what I'm saying? I just got my will. So I'm saying I'm trying jugging, working a job. I'm trying to do the music shit. I'm getting shit together. You know what I mean? In the wake of tragedy all together. See what I'm saying? So boom. All of that's happening. He put the gun on the drum. He telling me, yeah, man, some crazy people out here, man. I'm coming back from Philly. I was doing this Uber stuff. I'm like, bro, and the whole time he telling me these stories, I'm like, bro, so that's why you got your Blick. And he like, yeah, man, I never go anywhere around it. You seem like a decent enough gentleman. But
shout out my homegirl, hashtag Haley and my boy Dash just walked in the building. Shout out to them.
He like, listen, you seem like a decent enough gentleman, but if you try anything crazy, I'm putting 5 in you. And I looked at that nigga and I was like, decent enough. And we sat there and we had a conversation. The police pulled
you that?
Yeah. And I'm saying like decent enough.
He told you that, and he called 12.
Yeah. So boom. So boom. Police pull up. He tried to help me push. He like, yeah, it's too much mud. I'm not gonna be out here pushing with you. I'm gonna call the tow truck. So now the tow truck come. The old dude like, I'm gonna bounce out of here, youngin. I'm been here for 45 minutes. I'm out to be out. I'm like, you gonna leave me here with this cop waiting for the tow truck? I bet. So now I'm joeing up the cop. Sit here trying to just keep him laughing, bro. It's cold as fuck. I'm like, all right, put me in the back, bro, or in the passenger, something, bro. Nigga, I'm chilling. So boom, I get in the back. I fall asleep. It's like 30 minutes past. Tow truck come. Bro, the cop gonna charge up the tow truck for me. Like he gonna tell it all of the prices and shit for me to play. Pull the joint out. Made sure that my wheel was good and intact for me to drive off. Cop was like, have a good night, sir. Get home safe. Walked over. Drove right off, bro. Tow truck. All the tow truck did was like hook me up and pull me out just a little bit, bro. All I needed was somebody to put plywood down or something for me. Anyway, all I needed was somebody to put some plywood, whatever the case may be, charge me $235 for that joint plus the tax. You know what I'm saying? Boom, whatever. Paid that joint in the moment. Drove home. And I was like, all right, bro, never again, bro. Never again will I be anywhere naked ever again. Because that's such a weird situation to be, especially when I'm always good at trying to play shit low key. You know what I'm saying? Play it like, and everything cool. I'd rather diffuse the situation. I've been in too many situations. You know what I'm saying? So like, as far as like being in a situation like that where it's like, I'm being nothing but friendly to you, dude. I'm trying to just get my car out of a ditch, bro. And you over here pulling Blick out on me, telling me if I move wrong, it's, you know what I'm saying? All right, fuck it.
He was
I
ready
ain't
for
gonna lie.
anything.
I ain't gonna lie. The
Old black dude too, though, bro.
He was
Like,
ready for
you know-
anything.
You know, it's crazy. The Lyft driver story was somewhat similar to yours because, like, what he was explaining to me, and this is like, I think I took this Lyft like about 3-4 years ago, and like this is when I first started the podcast. So I was sitting there like I said, bro, I'm just trying to go home. So he seen I was offended. So I was sitting there like, all right, so look, I'm going to tell you what happened when I'm like this. I'm not from here. I'm like, I definitely can tell. But so basically what happened, he picked up a young boy from North Philly one night in the Lyft, right? I don't know what young boy was doing. I guess he was trying to Guess he was trying to finesse the nigga for it. I don't know what was going on. But
Everything
so
is
what happened was when he made the, like, I guess the young boy had a 2-stop joint. So
But what you trying to finesse the Uber driver out?
no,
if
not the
everything's
not the
automatic?
Uber driver. Like, let me finish the story, motherfucker.
wow.
But it was like, so young boy hopped out on the first stop. I guess he was picking up something from some other nigga. Bro, he straight. He got out the lift, popped the nigga, took the weed that he was supposed to buy from the nigga, hopped back in the Uber, and then had that nigga at gunpoint.
Yeah, bro.
He wildin', bro.
That's wild,
He
bro.
wildin', bro.
When you
And then the Uber driver pull up. But imagine
he told me that shit,
if
bro.
that's what the big nigga went through, bro. You can't be mad at him for acting the way he acting. And you just gotta move at his mercy, bro. Like, you just, nigga, that can either be your guardian angel or your death, bro. One of the two, nigga. You gotta play it how you play it. And don't move too fast.
I'm hopping out the whip, bro.
You hopping out the whip in the middle of winter? What? In the middle of winter?
Nigga, he got it, bro.
You got
it, bro.
Bro, I got hurt, bro.
If he
I got
did that,
hurt, bro. I've been in some wild
don't know
situations,
me,
bro.
bro.
I've been in
don't
some
know
wild
me.
situations, bro. That's the
as soon
tip of
as
the
I seen him
iceberg.
do that, I'm rolling out the car, bro.
Bro,
Rolling.
but like
I'm hitting the gas.
bro, I've been around Blix before, bro, and like he
Motherfucker
a
was scared to
60-year-old
death,
nigga.
bro.
He big, but he a 60-year-old nigga, bro.
You gotta think
Come on,
about
that
it.
situation though.
No, and that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. We different people, bro. But you gotta understand, the motherfucker not from Philly. He just thinking doing lift is sweet, bro. So damn, 1032, you done dropped the L. But 1032, this nigga done dropped the L. But yeah, bro, you gotta think about it. You not from here. You
4K
thinking
too.
shit sweet. You seeing some shit like that from the first time you coming in Philly, bro. You gonna be scared to death.
I'm not gonna
sure.
lie, bro. Like, after that situation and everything, like, moved around, moved to the other spot, like, back to where you asked, like, how I started meeting people. Like, I got over to the East Coast again, got my footwork done, and I started getting into the pop-ups. Like, how I started in the pop-ups, like, I randomly, one day I'm driving, I'm still before, like, this is actually part of me. Before, like, that bullshit happened, I'm, like, driving one day, and I go to Foreman Mills, and right before I pull up to Foreman Mills, Philly Fruit is serving drinks on the corner of, this is how it's, like, leading to where I'm into the pop-ups, getting into the pop-ups. Philly Fruit is selling drinks on the corner across from the Foreman Mills over there off of, I don't know where that shit.
Is that like our mango or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that. And I fucking
I got one in my hand. You could pass that, baby.
pass it.
I'll grab that joke, bro.
Nah, fucking.
I just lit this baby. I'm sorry. I'm gonna smoke it for a second.
I'm thirsty.
Shout out to my guy, Only One Exotic.
It's only one.
Shout-
That's
I
my
got-
man's right there.
Like,
Fucking, I see him. I pull over to them. I'm like, yo, I'm thirsty as hell. So I grab a drink and. Willie and shit, like, talk. Yeah,
this was.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro,
Niggas don't even know Willie.
I know.
Willie got to pop back out, man. He got
I'm going to say,
man,
man, Willie. I'm
that's
going
my
to say,
dog, though, like-
so I know you have a flashback. I forgot.
Nah, this nigga, like, he's selling a drink and shit. He's like, yo, like, I'm like, bro, I sell weed, woo. It's like, yo, take my number. He's like, bro, like, I'll be working in these pop-ups and shit, bro. Like, you might as well, like, come check it out one day. And I'm like, you know what? I'll think about it. Like, I shelved that idea to the side. I'm still, like, on my, like, man, I'm hustling. I want to just move around.
I'm kind of glad you ain't shelved that, because we probably wouldn't be
Crazy.
sitting here.
This shit crazy.
We wouldn't be sitting here tonight if he probably would have made that
He
decision.
told me to meet him. I guess at some spot over in Kensington or whatever. I met him over there. He showed me the John. We get the pop up. I seen Dot. All these niggas, like, he introduced me to all of them, and I'm like,
Shout out to Dot.
Yeah, shout out to Dot. You feel me? Like,
but honestly, bro,
introduced me to all these niggas. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be in the pop up soon and shit. And then next thing you know, like,
honestly, bro, what we gotta talk about these last 10 minutes, because And I definitely seen a lot of support ever since, like, and this is recent, like you made this trip, but we have to use this last 10 minutes to definitely talk about this because when we talking about popping up, it's not often that first smoke of the day that they really pop out and do a crazy event. But for the first smoke of the day reunion, and the crazy thing is, bro, like I seen my boy right on the fucking flyer. I'm like, oh yeah, like
Thraxx in the building.
Yeah, that shit was lit. When they sent me that shit, I'm like, yo, it's up. Like they tagged me and emailed me and like, yo, the sponsor, you in there? I got locked in and shit. I'm like, yo, this is major. Like I really needed that. Like, cause I really like. I'm just trying to progress.
We gotta use this last 10 minutes. Like you gotta talk about that experience, bro.
Man, listen. Just from the beginning to end, like it was just a night to remember. Like, man, just walking in the door and like seeing the views and like seeing all the vendors and like being able to network, and then all the other sponsors doing the same thing I'm doing, but they were like more up to par. Like they had like their strains and they had like their, they ain't have no tables or nothing, but the sponsors is moving around like advertising their work. I'm just in there just, getting like that first experience, and then also just networking and branding.
Trying to soak it all in.
Yeah, soak it all in, and just like, I'm just trying to push my brand out there and just, spread it out. I don't want to be stuck local. I need to keep branding and keep moving around, because it's like, yeah, I love Philly, and I'm getting my money out here, and don't get me wrong, I'm getting my money in other states. But right now, like, I've been locked in out here, but I need to be moving around, like, because like, I'm already doing, like, being in other states and moving around.
Yeah, we are the shit, though. I mean, trust me.
It's lit. Philly lit, though. Philly is on fire.
We are the shit. Shout out my boy.
New York, too.
Shout out my boy, Yakuza. You feel me?
And we gotta shout out Jersey, bro. Even though
Jersey
shit,
too,
shit,
Jersey,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
Of
course. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Jersey, be having first of all, great day fest. Like I did all three of them. Shout out to, Dirty Politics Entertainment. Shout out to Garden Stay High. Shout out to Def Jam because they sponsored the first one. Shout out to all these artists underground. So many people that came out and sponsored that joint. It's definitely lit. I'm not even gonna lie. And shout out to, like I said, shout out to Hashtag and Desh. They was in, like I said, they in the building. That's actually how I really bonded and met them out there, was because of me just vending out there and, just building and networking with not even just the vendors, but also the artists and stuff out there. Because, I'm a podcaster, so I'm all about the artistry. So, like, what was a surprising, like, moment that happened out there when you was out there?
Surprising moment? Man, running into Blackleaf, and like I had my Benz Traxx shirt on, and he acknowledged me like right away, and he was like, "Yo, thank you for coming out. We really appreciate you locking in." Like, what I mean? Like that was a pretty awesome experience. And then like seeing Doja again, that was pretty cool. Locking in with shout out to LA Kush Factory. I had a long talk with them. I got some great insights with them. We really locked in. High Tolerance locked in. My guys are really locked in with them. But
shout out to High Tolerance.
Yeah,
I need that Skittles Pop sponsor.
Manny
I need all Skittles Pop on this table. High Tolerance. I'm just letting y'all know. I just need that Skittles Pop. I'll smoke that every episode. I'll just let y'all know. You feel me?
But yeah, just like, and then like back to like shit, running into people out there from the Bay in there telling me to lock in with them. Like, damn, like now I gotta go back to the Bay. It's like I haven't been to the Bay in almost 2 years, bro. Cause like I don't get me wrong, I reside out there, but I just don't be out there because like a lot of my business and a lot of my footwork is happening in LA right now because everything shifted to LA. Like all the biggest brands and the majority of the movement is happening in LA right now. So it's like I gotta lock in with LA and stay locked in with LA. But yeah, it just, bro, I'm moving around in there. I'm handing out my cards. people are acknowledging that I'm a headliner. Like, it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, bro, like, a lot of niggas couldn't be able to do what I did, or like, you know, they could have, but they didn't. And
For
it's
sure.
like, bro, like,
Life is all about the
anybody
choices
could've
you
done
make,
it,
you
like,
know?
Yeah, you just gotta. I just rolled the dice.
A lot
I
of that
decided
come
to
back with
invest in my
destiny,
brand.
bro, because you got a lot of opportunities that, like we talked about, you had a lot of opportunities that came your way, gang.
Yeah,
And-
a lot. And I done fumbled a lot of other opportunities.
That's a part of it,
like,
bro.
yeah, it's part of
There's
it.
no billionaire that
Right.
ain't fumbled the bag.
Right.
Life's about risk, bro. And when you living in your path and on your road and in your truth and in your destiny, nigga, you can't fail, bro.
Yeah,
You can't.
bro.
They was looking funny at me about that story, bro. I ain't gonna hold, but that's how I was feeling, bro.
Nah,
It is
I didn't
what
know
it
where
is.
you was going with it at first.
Nah, I was going with it like it could have went bad, but it turned out to be a alright little, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lesson to me, like, you gotta make sure that you got it on you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Cause in a situation like that where, let's say it did get bad, now I'm not to say that I can't, but now I gotta wrestle with a 260-pound old nigga
Yeah.
and get that shit away from him before I get he 5 times. That's a little excessive, bro. You see what I'm saying?
He
But-
was ready.
But then you hear stories like what he's saying he went through and what he's saying his Uber driver went through, and you like, all right, you just gotta move around, bro, and be safe.
I had good Uber drivers. I had bad Uber drivers. I had some really cool Uber drivers. I ended up serving a couple Uber drivers. I ended up running into. It's crazy. I ended up running into a couple Uber drivers from Jersey while I was in Houston. Ended up locking in with them, like outside of them working and shit. They buying weed off of me. They giving me free rides. Like,
So let me ask you,
shit was like
how
real
much of the
out.
tourist attraction did you get like more connections with out of state?
Oh, Houston for sure. Houston is so diverse, bro. And it's like no bullshit. Like the first 6 months being in Houston, I ain't hit a Houston bitch, bro. I hit like it's random as hell. I was hitting
That's how
bitches.
it goes.
I was
though.
hitting bitches from Atlanta. I was hitting bitches from
Nice.
Vegas, like Miami. Like the first 6 months, I ain't hit nobody from Houston. And then once I ran into my first John from Houston, born and raised Houston, like really locked in, tuned in out Houston. Like I got that experience of that. It's like it's different, bro. Like the culture out there is different. Like the vibes is different. But like,
Shout out my guy LES, DJ Mr. Rogers.
yeah, Rogers, DJ Mr. Rogers, that's my
Yeah,
guy.
shout out
Met
to them.
bro through my mans. It's like it's crazy. Like my mans is like locked in with DJ Mr. Rogers. We was at a VIP party. I locked in. I'm DJing too, but like he's him out there. Like you
For
feel me?
sure,
Like he's
for
him.
sure.
Like and that's my man's man. So like he introduced me to him. Like I'm getting plugged in with a lot of people, and like
That's what you
a
supposed
lot of
to
people
do.
are plugged in with a lot of people that I fuck with out there.
Now
So
let
it's,
me
like,
ask
cool,
you: Are you
like,
ever going after you get all of this shit settled? You ever gonna go back to the DJing?
Yes, I want to do it now for real.
Oh no!
for real.
Oh
Like,
no!
I got-
Trust me. The next slide and shine
I'ma
after
need
the
you.
next
My
slide and
equipment
shine after the
need you.
March
No
John. Just
bullshit.
wait. Just
I
wait.
got
Just
DJ
wait on it.
I got DJ equipment in the Bay right now. I got DJ equipment in Houston right now. My laptop is in Houston. My hard drive is in Jersey. Like all my shit is spread it out, bro. I just gotta
You gotta
bust
Talk about-
moves
talk-
and just
together.
go get
Talk
it.
about
like,
talk about the Black Mike Dean shit. But honestly,
man, Mike D, shout out Mike D.
man, honestly, bro. But shout out to you, bro, man. Because honestly, this was a very great episode, man. Shout out to everybody who came here. Shout out, Chico, Muller. You already know the gang. Make sure to follow us. Shout out my boy Rue here. Make sure y'all follow my boy. Part in my drip _323. Right? I'm good. All right, you already. You feel me? I'm gonna say, man. And how can people follow you on the gram, bro?
Shit, Benz Traxx 2.0.
And you already know.
Man,
Ayo, and
it's like my fourth
PSA,
page,
man.
man.
PSA, man. The slide and shine, March 15th. Make sure y'all there. It's gonna be a movie.
Movie.
Your boy, yours truly,
Vibes,
Chico, #Haley, #Land. And we got special guest Full Metal Parkers, as always. Shout out my boy Ryan Celsius. I just got done talking with him last week. So shit's looking good. You feel me? But we are out. And always, shout out to Paradise Studios. Shout out my boy Tony Loudwoods. Make sure y'all follow him as well. If y'all follow us on Twitch, y'all better follow Tony on Twitch. I swear to God, y'all better tune into his streams.
Shout out Tone, man.
Shout out Tone. Shout out
Smoke
Tone.
good, smoke good.
Ain't
Appreciate you.
nobody
my boy.
ain't nobody beating him in Fortnite though. I'll put all booking bets on that.
Huh.
I got all the money on Tone. I said it last
Money.
time, bro.
No, I'll say it like this. Next episode, anybody who want to put booking bets on it, we'll hey, look, we'll figure this out.
Run it.
We'll run it. Fuck that. But we out of here. Peace, y'all.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, we done.